Hello everybody, me Chris at Pro-Am with our Friday afternoon chat again. Today I'm going to try and explain what we do when we sort of design the stuff and the difference between ours and everybody else's, or most others anyway, and sort of the type of things we have to go through to get ours exactly the way we want them. So bear with me and hopefully you'll like this one, because we've been asked about this kind of thing a few times. So, as you know, 99% of boxing brands now come from the town or the city of Sialkot in Pakistan, where they make all kinds of clothing and sporting goods for everything from American football, soccer, rugby, boxing, martial arts, you name it, they make it all there. Now, again, as I said last week, if you put you're interested in boxing or martial arts on your social media, you will know you get bombarded with people from this place saying, we'll make you your gloves with your logo on, we make them for Adidas, we make them for Everlast, bullshit, etc. So basically you're buying a generic glove, what they say is a glove, lace up or velcro, something like this, and they put your logo on it there, charge you 20 quid a pair, you choose your colours, takes your chance, they'll put different sizes on, they'll probably all weigh 13.5 ounces instead of 10, 12, 14 or 16, whatever, and that's how I would say most others do it. There is quite a few now who are getting a bit more technical, and what they'll do is they'll buy, say, a pair of our gloves, our top Pro-Am competition gloves, and maybe a pair of Rival, send them to the factory in Sialkot and go, copy them, put my logo on. Or if they're a little bit cleverer than that, they'll go, make mine a copy of both of them so I get the best of both worlds. Not many are that clever, like, but there you go. That's what they generally do. Now the difference with ours, as usual, as I keep harping on, with me being an ex-boxer, a current trainer for the last 25 years, 30 years, churning out all sorts of champions from schools to world professional, I've got a bit of experience in the game, as you know. I know what a glove feels like, I know it should be stitched, where it should fit. Same with the head guard, where it should all fit and be safe. And I used to start off by drawing it out for them, sending them like a technical drawing, and they would use whatever foam that they decided was good for that kind of glove. Now, as the years have progressed, every year, every order, I always improve everything, and I listen to my customers and I listen to my boxers, and I see how our current crop of models are doing, and I upgrade them slightly every time. So now these days, I'll send them a technical drawing, plus I'll maybe buy some foam from a place here with the layers and the densities of foam, and I'll send that over to them, and I'll go, I need the foam like this in this area, etc. As I've showed you before with my little template here, where we have the memory foam for the inside, the impact foam, and a higher density impact foam, and on our pro sparring ones we have another layer of not a memory foam but a softer foam on the outside to make them that bit thicker and that bit more protective. Where this one's a 4-layer. This one, our club gloves, lace up and velcro, they're a 3-layer foam. Now we don't tend to include this because it's for comfort and safety. So when I say it's a 2 or a 3 or a 4-layer foam, it's not including our memory foam layer. That's like a lining for us. We don't use it as a protective layer of foam as such. Now again, with the V-Shadow one, that has like a 3-layer foam, but in between, sandwiched in between the main 2 layers, we have like a gel pack on the knuckle area. So again, I have to send all this off to the factory, have it, show them how I want it, this is how we want it to be, They take the technical drawing of the way we want the leather and the split and things like that, and they make the pattern from that. Now that's basically your foam gloves. So ours are not generic. Obviously if you follow us you'll know they're not like anybody else's, unless they've started to copy of us, which they generally do. So you'll never see us carrying gloves like that for a start, but that was just an example. Now the other thing that we do with gloves when we order different gloves, we do like a heavy duty bag glove, which is a multi-layer foam, but a few years ago the fashion was to put a gel knuckle on the outer side of it, as you can see with this one. Quite a few people, I think, Rival did it, Phenom did it, we did it, and maybe Twins or someone like that. Basically it was just a different way of making the glove. We could have just put it inside and nobody would have known. In fact, the new Pro bag glove that we're doing takes over from our heavy duty bag glove. We'll have the gel layer in it, but it'll have horsehair and foam, so it's a bit of everything. So it'll be totally different again, that one. So you'll have seen similar gloves to that before anyway. Now obviously everyone's asking about our hybrid glove we've been developing for the last 14 months. It's ready, it's done, we've had a few out there. The main order's due in a few weeks, so if your girlfriend's going to buy you something for Christmas, this is the one to get off our website. It'll be coming in 3 colours. We decided to keep that colour because I was going to drop it and people said, oh, that's a nice colourway that, so it's going to come in that. It'll become with the lime with blue and red and the white with blue and red. Anyway, that one is made totally different again to all these because it's a hybrid. It's got multi-layered foam on it, and then it's got the same horsehair quilted mat like our fight glove here in the knuckle area around here, and then it's got a piece of foam here to stop the horsehair mat from sinking down so it's splitting away. It's not loose. As you know, I've showed you before, like a lot of the horsehair fight gloves where they just sandwich, as you can see, nasty, I don't know if that's horsehair or human hair to be honest, but they sandwich hair in between some layers of foam, and it's rough and ready and you can move it. You can't do it with our quilt. As seen in this picture here, this is our horsehair quilt that goes inside our gloves. So this is going to have those in it. I am not going to rip one of these open to show you. You're getting a basic layman's explanation of how it's made. I'm not going to give you all my trade secrets away, and especially if any of our competitors are watching, it gives them another chance to copy our brilliant ideas. And I've noticed this one's been copied, if you like, already, and they may-ish beat us to the market with our design. But this is the way things are in Sialcott. All these factories are back to back with each other. They all know each other. They walk down the road and they can see what the other competitive factories are making and who they're working for. Perhaps they're all friends and they talk to each other sometimes. I doubt it, but from what I hear, they're not all friendly with each other. Some are families. But I'm speaking with one of our factories this morning. He was talking about he's seen this brand made across the street from him, and you know, blah blah blah. Do you know him? And obviously I know him because I know everybody. But you know, we ask him, how come this brand's got our glove? You've not been cheating on us, have you? He says, no, but he does know who's making it, and they're very, very close by. So that's the way it is in Sialcott. They all copy and snoop and whatever, and that's on top of people from, say, here in America sending stuff out there and going, make that like mine like that, or make it half that and half that. So that's the way we design the gloves. Basically, we give them how slim we want it, how thick we want it, what foam we want in it, what lining we prefer in it, all this kind of thing. All little things like we have our little Union Jack on there. We give them all that information, and then we'll probably go and, you know, we'll send across, we'll email across our order sheet, you know, what's on it. Obviously it's usually in colour, but we'll send that over, and then they send a confirmation back, and the order comes. Now obviously before we get the order, if, like we did with this one, first we get some samples. We have a look at the samples, we'll pick away at them, see if they're any good. Then we'll get another second sample order of maybe 5 or 6 pairs, put them into the gym, into a few boxes we sponsor, get a review on them, and if they come back and they go, they're brilliant, they're this, they're that, then we'll get an order of, you know, 100 pairs of each size, of each colour, and we go from there. Now it's not only gloves we do. So obviously the same thing, we'll go with head guards. This head guard we had made by a couple of manufacturers before our current manufacturer made it. He's the only one who's ever got it right, and hence why we've stuck with him, because he is the best. Previous to him, now we asked the last one, we said quality plastic clip, nice curve. These have got to be curved and not stuck out like a lot of the cheap manufacturers do. We wanted a double strap on the back with the pad, and when it came back and it was like cheap crappy plastic breakable clip. So he didn't do as he was told on that. We didn't get the extra little cushion on the pad, on the cheek pads, and we didn't get the cushion on the back as well, as you can see. A lot of the factories, they don't listen to what you say. They'll go, yeah, we'll do it this way, and then they know you're not going to open everything up and check if it's been glued together correctly and they've used the exact foams. I ask for the specific foams with the densities in them. So if I'm going to ask for a foam, and the foam for this head guard, just the foam alone, say, costs us £20 because it's a high density kind of foam, it's an expensive foam. Then the leather will cost us £10. Then there's the clip maybe £2, and then it adds up. Then you've got your labour costs on top of that. Some of the factories will go, yeah, we'll do it this way, and they go off on their own tangents. They'll tell you they've spent the 30 odd quid making that head guard for you, but they'll do it their own way with cheap foams, not the densities and the kind of foam you've asked for, the cheaper clip. You miss things off to save a few quid. Now, again, I'm not going to open one of our good head guards up, but this is an older one. Now, as you can see, it's just a very thin layer of impact foam. This is synthetic latex layer, and this is meant to be memory foam, but it's just a cheap soft foam, as you can see. So when I asked for impact foam, I wanted it that thick, then a latex, and then memory foam so it's comfortable, same as the gloves. They just do it their own way to save money, so that's more money in their pocket. A lot of them are very unscrupulous, and they know you're not going to look. Some of them will just take you for a ride, first order. They don't care if they're getting a second or a third or a fourth. They'll just sting you for the first one and go, well, not my fault, it's your own fault for ordering off us. So you lose everything. But that's the kind of thing that happens. I've asked for certain foams, that's what turns up. Like I say, it is not, I mean, the leather and everything is not bad. It's not a bad leather, it's not a cheap leather, but it's not that kind of leather, like I say. But the bulk of a head guard or a pair of gloves is what's inside of it. It's this. And like I said to you last week, a lot of places will just fill that with that Recon foam, which is all like foam chips and pieces, and they'll glue it all and mould it back together. If you've got an old pair of gloves at home and they're split, have a look inside and see if it is the Recon foam. 9 times out of 10 it will be. Now, like I said to you, there's all different kinds of densities and makeups of foams. As you can see, that's a stiffer foam. That's an impact foam. This kind of foam is what we use on the front of the head guard, and we'll use it on groin guards as well. The other thing we use this for is underlay on the canvases, underneath the canvas on your boxing ring, because it's such hard wearing foam. So there's loads of different uses for different things. So that's the foams and what happens with certain people, unscrupulous people. Now, as you know, we don't do PU. I keep thinking about it, and we do know the microfiber PU or microfiber synthetic leathers they use in China is a different level to the kind of stuff you get in other parts of the world, shall we say. I'm tempted, but I'm not sure how it would go. The last thing I need is a pair of expensive looking gloves ripping open because the material is not strong enough to hold a stitch, shall we say. And I just don't want a bad name that way. So let me know what you think about that as well. You know, would it be worth me while going down that route and selling a range of microfiber synthetic leather gloves? Like I say, some of it's really good. The stuff that Rival use, that's really good. And the Winning, they use microfiber as well. Although the gloves are leather, but the headgear, the pads, the mitts, and the groin guards, the abdominal low blows, they're all synthetic. All ours are leather. I use leather on the head guards, leather on the low blows. But if you think it might be worth me having a crack at it, let me know what you think. The only thing is, you can't get a sample order from China. You've got to buy hundreds. So if they come and they're rubbish and nobody buys them, I'm stuck with them. But we'll find a use for them. But basically, this is the procedure we go through. We've emailed our order sheet. It's gone off. He knows how to make everything. Obviously, amongst the order will be some samples as well. And around 4 to 6 weeks later, it'll be delivered here, and we have the busy few days, as you've seen before, when the small orders come, where we've got to open all the boxes, count everything, check everything, and put everything away. Anything new colours have to be photographed, put on the website, advertised. So for a good 5 days or so, everything's up in the air, and then we crack on to the next delivery. The only other things that we do get made in this country, obviously, is our custom shorts, jackets, etc. You know, ringwear. They're made in this country. And our vinyl punch bags. Our vinyl punch bags are made here in the northwest, and everything, including our leather ones. Our leather ones are made at the factory. They come across empty. We send them to my friend's factory, who makes our vinyl punch bags, and he uses a pneumatic machine to fill everything. So he fills our vinyl ones I buy off him, and he fills our leather ones for us as well. So I don't think, the only other thing that we do get made in China, or we're trying to, is, as you've known, we keep getting boots. Our boots, and the latest news on our range of boots, before the end of the year we should have some new boots. So we've got a small order, not samples, we're going to be past the sample stage now. These aren't samples, these are a test order, shall we say. So we'll buy a couple of 100 pairs or 100 pairs. I think we've got about 50 pairs coming over, see how they sell, see how the people like them, and if they get well liked and people think they're a bargain and they fit nice and they feel nice, then we'll buy hundreds of pairs and then we'll go into it. But obviously we can't compete with Adidas and Nike. They could sell Bearscat with the tick or 3 stripes on and put it on your feet, and the people would buy it anyway, wouldn't they? So it doesn't matter if they're the most uncomfortable boots in the world. If it's got a big brand logo on, people tend to buy it. So we've got to try and get something as better quality and a lot cheaper. That's the way we try and go. Better quality but cheaper. So hopefully some news on them in, I don't know, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and we'll bring them on and we'll show you the new boots and you can tell us out what you think. One lot have been promised before December, the other lot 2-3 weeks they should be here, the first lot. So we've got a low boot, a mid boot and a higher type boot. So I look forward to showing you all them. And the heartache, it's taken us 3 years to get where we are with boots now, as I've explained before. So it is what it is. But all I can say is look forward to the next few weeks anyway, because as Christmas is coming soon, all the new stuff comes in. And what can I say, we've ordered some of the, what we've never had before is a white headguard. So we've got some white ones of these coming in. We've got another big order of the lace up club gloves, they'll be coming in. The hybrid gloves, they're coming in. Obviously the fight gloves come in every few weeks because they go out so, these go out so fast. Watch the big show on DAZN in Malta tonight, all using our gloves. Good luck with own promotions, have a good show. And then next month they're on a WBC show in Spain, in Cadiz. So they're as fast as we get them in, they're gone. So if you want to buy any, be quick. So there you have it. Do the usual. Please like, subscribe, pass us on to your friends, get more people. I noticed we've had a little rush this week of extra people coming on board. Thank you very much. I've seen your email saying you're a number whatever new follower. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy all our little chats on a Friday. Another thing we're going to start doing, we're going to do comparisons. I keep saying to you, send us a glove in. If you think somebody else has made a glove like that and it's better than ours, or you want to know if it's better than ours, send it in. I won't use it, I won't do anything with it, I'll just use it for filming purposes. I'll compare it, give an honest valuation. If it's better, I'll tell you it's better. I'm not I'm not biased really, but no, we'll try and fill some content with comparisons with anything, headgear, groin guards, gloves, punch bags, shorts, you name it, we will compare it, and we'll do a few shows doing that. So whatever you want to do, if you want to send it in, and if we'll use it, send it back to you, and we'll send it back with a free gift. How's that? Can't ask for more than that. So good luck, see you next week, and keep your chin down.